Hey y'all fishy people. So I got another box in the mail today with some live fishies in it. Now this one has the handle with care fragile on the top, and then it does say top right there. So that way the postal workers will hopefully get it the right way, and then the this way up on the side. The box got a little smooshed right there, but hopefully it doesn't affect anything inside with the fish. Again, this side says this way up, this way up, this way up. So this one doesn't actually say that there's live fish in it. Some people are kind of afraid to put live fish stickers on the side or write live fish or anything like that, because some people believe that if you put that, the postal workers are going to be extra rough with it. So some people instead will just put things like this way up and draw an arrow and do the fragile type labeling on the package. So let's see how they look inside the box. Okay, so first glance, looking inside of this box. Now, unfortunately, I don't see any styrofoam lining the edge. There's just simply a thin layer of bubble wrap. But, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. But that really kind of concerns me with this corner that got slightly indented in as to how close the fish are in this corner, because there is supposed to be 12 fish in here. So it's a pretty well filled up box. So, and actually, let's see, this fish back here appears to be alive and swimming around, so that's a good sign. So anyway, let's get started here. Okay, this seller has labeled to me from Primary Bettas, Blue Marble, Half Moon Plaquette, thank you. Okay, so this person has labeled the bags. Okay, now here's one of the fish, and as you can see, it is moving. Now the bag does feel a little cold. Let's well, let me scooch this box over this way. Okay, so there's a fish. Careful. Another fish. Now, I kind of would have liked to have seen, scooch back over here, a little bit more water than what is in these. And as you could tell, they're instantly noticing that it's warmer in my house than it was in the box, and they're starting to steam up a little bit. But as you can see, there's this size of a bag, and there's not much water, which, I mean, in all reality, it's technically enough, but I really kind of like to see a little smidgy more water than that. Okay. That one's really swimming around a good bit. I try to move slowly when unpackaging the bags in case there's any of the bags of fish that are leaking, and just to observe, and also just to make sure I don't end up spooking the fish. Some of the bags are kind of a little flatter like this, and then when I pick them up, and some are a little more tight. with the air. So far, everybody seems to be moving. I feel a little bit of wetness here, so one of these bags or more kind of leaked a little bit in this corner. Okay, let me spin the box around here. A little bit of extra packing there. Got a little hair. I can tell it was apparently a female who packed this box, because there's a long dark hair in there. Let's see. Moving. Now, I do see that there is actually some styrofoam on the bottom, and it actually kind of feels like a thick, I don't want random hair. It feels kind of thick. Thick layer of styrofoam on the bottom. And I haven't even really been paying attention. Do these all say blue marble? Yeah, blue marble hop one. Okay, they're all from the same spawn. And we get some more. Ah, this is stuck on the tape. Go, be gone. Really? Sorry, fish. You got a little joggled there. Okay, so you can see that there's a little bit of water that came out in there. So that is that. And let's see, is there 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. I was going to say there was supposed to have been 12 because this seller had bundle deals. If you buy, I believe it was 2, you get 1 free. If you buy 4, you get 3 free. And then the one that I did, if you buy 6, you get 6 free. And they were on the cheaper side. So of course I went with the buy 6, get 6 free for a total of 12 fish. I was like, hey. So they all appear. I'm not sure how well the camera might be picking it up. And I am still learning with this camera because this is a new one. Technically, I bought it Black Friday of 2019, but I didn't actually get it out and start using it until like just a month ago. So yeah, it's got a pretty good zoom to it, but I haven't figured out how to not get it blurry. I'm not used to a fancier camera, so I do apologize. But as you can see here, and sorry if the camera is shaky, I get a case of the handshakes every once in a while. This girl's moving around very nicely. You can see her. This girl. She's looking over there. These are all females too, by the way. This little girl's moving nicely. And I told the seller to send me a nice variety. Try not to get too many that looked identical, because I like to be able to name most of my fish. And so I wanted to be able to tell them apart. In their listing, they had specified if you would like certain color varieties within their spawn to let them know. And so I was like, well, I would like at least one of this particular type and this type. They're all from a same spawn of the blue marble, a blue marble parent and a white Dumbo ear parent. Since the Dumbo ear is not a dominant trait, they probably are going to have normal size finnage there instead of having the Dumbo ear type of fin going on. They all seem to be moving pretty well, some more so than others. I don't believe I see any that look to be dead. These two girls are looking straight through at each other like, hey, I remember you, sister. I see you over there, sister. I think this bag is the one that's leaking because you can see the little post-it that they wrote on the bottom side against the floor. And I'm not sure how well the camera's picking up, but you can actually see that there's some wetness underneath this bag against my floor, which I need to get that cleaned up pretty quick because I have this crappy fake wood floor that will bubble up if it has water on it too damp for too long. Crappy flooring. It was like that when I bought this house, so it wasn't my choice of flooring. Well, let's see, this one. This one has some leakage around it. And this bag here just looks a little flatter, so I'm gonna guess maybe this one leaked a little bit too. Overall, when you look at the tops of the bags, it was tied up pretty good with the rubber bands, so I mean there's not like an empty bag. Now I would like to have seen a little bit more water, but it is what it is. They look to be all alive though. I know it's still kind of hard to tell in the bags, just looking at them overall, but so I'm gonna get these girls floating, get them floating in their quarantine tank that I'm gonna put them in. The bags are little less cold now, but they're still pretty cold. Some of them more so than others. It was like a high of 50 degrees today and like 30 something last night, so it is a little cooler, not super cold, but a little cooler. So anyway, I'm gonna float these girls in their bags now in the tanks, and then I'll check back.